Morning, everybody. How y'all doing? This is your neighborhood local motivator, whatever you want to call me. But anyways, what I wanted to talk about real fast is something that I woke up in the middle of the night thinking about, and it's the whole H&M scandal. First and foremost, horrible, horrible. I don't understand how nobody could see before it even made it to the public's consumption of how bad of an idea that was. But what I wanted to address is I'm all for boycotting. I really am. I really am. But my question is where are you putting your money then? So if you were an avid H&M shopper, right, and you were pumping money into them, so now you're boycotting. So what are you doing with your money? And I'm saying that to say this, right? Back in the day, we had FUBU, we had, LRG, Cross Colors. We had all of these different things, right? Carl Kanai, all of that type of stuff, right? And then all of a sudden, it wasn't fashionable anymore. And the issue is that we set the trends. We set what's hot and what's not. And those establishments were minority owned. Those were my minority owned, and we supported them for a little while, and then we said, hey, it's out of style. And then the aim of fashion became Gucci and Prada and all of this other stuff, right? But my question is this, right? H&M got caught up doing something that all of these other companies are doing. They just never got caught. Have you ever seen a Gucci commercial that featured a bunch of minorities? Have you ever seen Prada, featuring a bunch of minorities? No, no, not one bit. And I think people got to understand the power of the power of a dollar, and the power of our influence. We set the trends. I'm meaning the people, minorities especially. We set the trends. You got people out here spending all of their money on a Gucci belt that they don't even wear properly. You know what I'm saying? Or they go get a Gucci belt, and that same daggone belt is shown in every picture they have. They get a LV, Louis Vuitton. They get that and they show that thing all the time, right? So they done spent $250, $350 on the belt. On a belt. You're pumping into a company that never asked for your help. Gucci wasn't made for us. They never once said, hey, we're making it for us, right? In the H&M, okay, we're boycotting it, right? But remember a while ago when Timberlands, they came out and made some type of statement that could have been borderline racist, people still wearing them. The Jordans, people still lining up for Jordan, and Jordan, they never came out and spoke publicly, for us or anything like that. But what I'm trying to say is that our money, our style, we control all of this. The companies that were minority owned, we got them up out of there. Mainstream didn't get them out there. We stopped wearing it. And once we stopped wearing it, everybody else stopped wearing it. Sean John, all of that stuff. You see somebody with Sean John on right now, you talk about them. Man, what you got on that Sean John for? And here you are, concerned about what H&M is doing, but everything that you have on is by companies who don't even look at you. I mean, I'm dead serious. Have you ever walked into a Gucci store, Louis Vuitton store, whatever the case may be? Have you ever walked in there and see how they look at you? Now here you are going to bring money to their establishment, and they look at you like you're a criminal. A criminal. Yet and still, you still spend your money right there. Now, they're not coming out of their mouth saying anything racist, but you know the vibe, but you still go there. That's my issue with let's say, your local mom and pop stores. Those things were put out of business by big corporations like Walmart. The Walton family cares nothing about us, but they make it so convenient. You can go in there, you can pick up, groceries, you can pick up, clothing items, you can pick up all of this other type of stuff, right? But that does nothing for us. That's just making them rich. So what I'm trying to imply is the power of a dollar and the power of us. We control everything. You know what I mean? Like our style. I've been around the world a couple of times. a couple of times, and every time I go to these other countries, India, wherever it may be, and you go there and you see these little kids, and you know you're going through the city or whatever, and they're looking at us. They're trying to emulate us. They're looking at how we wear our pants. They're looking at how we wear our shoes. They're looking at us. At us. They don't care nothing about Gucci and this, that, and the other. They're looking at us, and we set the trends. Right? So I'm all for uniting. I'm all for, you know, I just hate when people jump on bandwagons, right? But they don't have a solution. You posted pictures of the little boy, this, that, and that. His parents didn't have a problem with it. You know? Now, for us, it's a huge problem. The parents, see, when you come from another country, it's different. Like I said, I've been around the world. It's different for them. You know, it's very different for them, but we know what that meant. We understand what that meant, you know. But the thing is you boycott, and let me say this. A lot of people ain't boycotting. Don't get it twisted. A lot of people just online shopping. As soon as this stuff broke, I think they went on like a 60% off deal or whatever. People were shopping online. Don't let them fool you. Don't let them fool you. They were shopping online. But what I'm merely trying to express is that we hold the power to all of this. We can change things like that. And until we tap into that power, until we're able to come together as a whole and say, no, I'm not giving my money to Gucci no more. I'm not giving my money to Louis Vuitton no more. I'm not supporting companies that don't support people who look like me. People who look like that. You know, if you're Hispanic, no, I want to support something that supports us. And that's where I always talk about the people that got so many dreams, so many ideas up here. Somebody out there right now has a clothing line up here. Somebody has all of that, right? But everybody's so focused on what the next person doing. Everybody want to, listen, I'm not saying that I was an avid shopper at H&M because they don't fit me right. They don't. You know what I mean? They don't fit me right. So I would be, you know, if I came out and say, yeah, don't shop at H&M, that's not hard for me. It's not hard for me. But the money that you spend, if that's where you did shop, where are you putting that money now? So anyways, I just wanted to get that because I was just thinking about it last night. So anyways, man, thank y'all for y'all support, man. I feel like I'm back in my zone now, and I really feel good about posting these videos again.